Hey there everyone, how's it going? This week's challenge is to share our high school experience, which just sounds fun because if there's anything I am, it's nostalgic. I like reminiscing. I gotta say, I was quite different in in certain aspects back in high school. For one, I had short hair. Yeah, I know, I look pretty different, right? Another thing is that during my senior year, I had braces, which sucked because being a senior, having braces on meant I had to take senior photos with them. But fortunately, I didn't look that bad. What else is there? My freshman year, I was in the varsity soccer team. For the first 3 years of high school, I was in Air Force Junior ROTC. My senior year, I was in my school's musical production of Guys and Dolls, which was cool because I didn't even have to audition for it. Like, the theater teacher just saw me dancing a few times, helping my friends practice rehearse a few things when they were in theater class, and she just asked me to join in the production, which was fun. It was pretty cool. I was pretty involved in my high school now that I think of it. High school was a pretty defining and turbulent time for me, specifically sophomore and the junior year. There were high points, there were low points, there was action.
Get down!
Love.
Romance, desire.
Drama.
This isn't what you think.
Excitement.
Get down again!
All these experiences molded me into who I am. My teachers were awesome. None of them were boring at all. Like, I recall one time in my freshman language arts class, my teacher had me and a few other classmates sing So Long Farewell from Sound of Music in front of the classroom. I don't exactly remember what the premise was, but I'm pretty sure it was ridiculous. My geometry teacher at times would spend nearly whole class periods going off on tangents, talking about life lessons and stories of pranks being pulled on him by students and pranks pulled off by him on students. And for the last 15 minutes of class, he would still be able to teach an entire period's worth of geometry to us, which was amazing and mind-baffling. Oh man, I remember back in the morning before class started, we had Channel 1 News. Oh, that takes me back. I nearly forgot about that. I spent that time trying to finish up homework assignments due that morning, or trying to catch up on sleep. One of my favorite subjects in high school was biology, definitely. I got to use a microscope, I got to dissect something for the first time, I got to extract DNA. Everything that was taught in that class was never boring. It was always interesting to me. Another subject that I was very fond of back then was ROTC, interestingly enough. For some, that class came easy to me, for some reason. I flew up the ranks in that class. I became a flight commander. I became a cadet captain. I was in our ROTC drill team, and we won state championships all 3 years I was in it. It was a good leadership experience for me. Probably the least favorite subject of mine back in high school was physics and AP US History. AP US History was just hard. I mean, I loathed those DBQ questions and those exams. Those were... I just did not get along with those things at all. No matter how much outside information that I knew about the subject, it still just wasn't enough for getting a proper grade in DBQs. I could not overcome those at all. But I still passed. If I had the chance to do high school all over again, I would totally do it. of course, having hindsight of all things, I would probably change up a few things here and there for a smoother high school experience, if you would. But all the same, it was fun, and I would definitely do it again. So, that is my high school experience. I shall see you next week with the next challenge. Take it easy. I saw what I did there. Geometry teacher going off on tangents. Get it? Geometry tangents.